Greetings YouTube, LMS Tactical here. It's Sunday, and yesterday I noticed a couple people when I posted yesterday's video, we're talking about a Google Hangout. Maybe we'll do it tonight. You know, I'm gonna get home and load this up, and I'm just gonna go on live probably and see who joins. I think people need a chance to, myself included, to figure out how to get on quickly. So it'll be like a practice drill. I got 2 dogs and my son here, so if I get distracted, you're just gonna have to suck it up. Here's the subject today for this video: Israel and the Gaza. Now, a lot of people are like, well, what the fuck, man? You know, it doesn't have anything to do with it.
Actually, it does.
You guys know where I stand on Israel, man. I went into it a little bit yesterday, but I think we need to dig into it a little bit deeper, because I got some responses, not on the video, but on my personal page, where my family and friends get involved. And this is kind of for them. Look, man, and people that may not be aware of what's going on. Is there really anybody on the face of this earth that thinks Israel has no right to self-defense? I have a dude who's a friend of mine. He's my ex-wife's cousin. Hi, Spencer. Smart guy. But some of the smartest people are the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet. I mean, I'm just telling you. This guy, and there's a lot of him, so I shouldn't really single him out, but I did. Fuck you, Spencer. So, love you, man. But here's the deal. This is the kind of shit I get from him, and I'm using him because this is what the left does. I'm not from, he's a socialist motherfucker. Yes, you are. Listen, just to give you a dose of what he said on my Facebook page. And again, it's not about him. This is the shit. This is the pushback you get. This is their logic. Things I heard, and I hear it all the time. What do you expect them to do? Israel stole their land from them, the Palestinians. God, another train's coming by. What the fuck is it? Every time I turn this camera on, 6 trains come by. Well, if you can't hear me, just read my lips. I said it last night and I'll say it again. There is no such thing as Palestine. Do you guys understand that? Do you or not? Go read a book. Palestine did not exist until like sometime, I think after fucking World War II is when they came up with that term. If that's not accurate, it's very close to that. People keep interrupting me, so it's very hard if I come in with a different train of thought. Oh, you got a cute dog. That's great, but can't you see I'm fucking trying to make a YouTube video here? This is my studio, okay? So why don't you back the fuck off, Granny? I was talking about what? Oh, yeah, yeah. So they're basically refugees, and they are used as pawns. Now follow this part. They are being used as pawns, and this goes back forever, not ever, but since since they started having trouble with Israel. Oh, that's when Israel stole their land. Shut the fuck up. Let's just be straightforward here. The Muslims that hate fucking all non-believers, including you and me, but hate Jews more than anybody, because everybody hates Jews, right? Nobody can really explain why, but it's just like a natural thing for people to hate Jews. And that just shows what fucking followers most of you Jew haters are. And I'm talking specifically to Jew haters. You guys are fucked up. Oh, I'm not racist. I love black people. I love Hispanic people. Fuck Jews. Jews, they own all the banks. The fucking little Hitler motherfuckers. Now listen. They want Israel off the fucking map. They being the Muslim Arab nations. So one of the best ways to turn the rest of the world against Israel is to have a bunch of people that are abused by the big power of Israel. And that's why they use the Palestinians. That's what they're for. They're little pawns in chess. You guys, and when I say you, I'm talking about you fuckers that... Okay, take 7. We just got interrupted again. Motherfuckers, get out of my forest. So I don't like doing this shit on the weekend. Okay. The Palestinians, you think about Saudi Arabia, think about the United Arab Emirates, think of all these rich Arab nations. And then think about how poor the Palestinians are. Look at the poverty they're living in and how sorry you feel for them. If those fucking Arabs gave a shit about their own Muslim brethren, why don't they help them? Oh, well, I'm going to tell you why. They don't help them because they need them to look like poor motherfuckers so that you stupid fucking Americans and Western world motherfuckers, Europeans, can all feel sorry for them. And that'll give them another tool. You fuckers that hate Israel, or who I'm talking about. You hate them because you allow yourself to be manipulated. Now, I'm not going to go into the whole fact that how Israel was founded as a fucking legitimate sovereign country. They have a right to be there just as much as anyone else. If you don't know that, you are absolutely scientifically, medically retarded. Okay, and you need to fucking go jump off a building because you're sucking air off of this planet and I don't want you here anymore. Here's why. Now pay attention, you fucking socialist bitches, you know who you are. Every single country on the face of this fucking planet has gotten where it's at the expense of other people. They've stolen land, they murdered the Indians that were standing right here where I'm at. I'm in an Indian village right here, a prehistoric village. They fucking slaughtered each other and stole this land. The fucking Iroquois came here and fucking fought these people. I find arrowheads here from every fucking tribes as far north as fucking New York, okay? Now listen to me. When we weren't here, the Indians were fucking hacking each other to death and staking each other to anthills. And if you don't know that, you're living in dreamland and you watch too much gun smoke. Okay? The Indians slaughtered one another. Now, do I feel sorry for them because we took their land? Fuck no. You know why? Because I wouldn't be in the best country on earth if somebody else didn't do that. And the bottom line is civilizations spread and grow and the weaker ones get fucked up. Indians were here weaving baskets. God bless their cute little fucking souls. And across the water, guys were making cannons and riding horses. Guess who's going to win that fucking conflict? Hello. I'm standing in the fucking Indians' front yard just to prove it. Now go to Europe. All of those countries' borders have changed and changed again, and countries have fallen, and the Ottoman Empire fucking rose and fell, and the fucking the Roman Empire expanded, contracted, eventually collapsed. And you know what? The only civilization on the face of the fucking planet that feels sorry for itself and has bought into the we're bad is Americans. Americans love to hate themselves. We did bad things to the Indians and then we stole land from Mexico. Well, why don't you get the fuck out of here if you really feel that way? You enjoy the freedom of this country, you enjoy everything about this country, and then you hate it because your fucking long-haired, dope-smoking college professor fucking taught you to hate your own country? Weak, pathetic motherfuckers. I'm sick of it. Now, where was I going with this? Oh, I'm sick of giving money to Israel. They beat people that just throw rocks. The little kids throw rocks and then they fuck you. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Here's the bottom line, like I said in the last video. If Israel disarmed today, they'd be out of existence and off the map tomorrow. If the Arabs had disarmed today, tomorrow would be beautiful. It'd be a beautiful day. The aggressors are the fucking Muslims. Do you got me or not? That's who it is. And I don't give a fuck. You can try and justify why they do it. Right now, just because I know you guys watch CNN and all your state-run media news, whenever they do cover Israel, they slant it. Oh, they show the fucking Israeli cops beating some stupid fucking Palestinian kid. And that's what you guys think. Oh, it happens all the time. Why don't you fucking give a shit about Chicago, okay? 100 Palestinians died in the last 2 days. Oh my God, it's a You know how many fucking people in Chicago died last weekend? No, you don't, dumb fucks. Go Google it. And then fucking, how come I don't hear you crying about that? Because you love to fucking hate Jews and you love to hate Israel. You think it's cool. We give uncountable dollars, millions and billions of dollars to fucking countries where the Muslims there would slaughter you and your little kid right in front of you before they ass fucked you and killed you. And they do it with a smile on their face and you don't say shit, but you say, oh, we give money to Israel. Now, in recent fucking history, what started this was the kidnapping and slaughter of 3 young Israeli teenagers. I think 1 or 2 were American citizens. In retaliation, some people in Israel kidnapped 1 Palestinian kid and burned him alive. Let me tell you a little difference, you dumb fucks. And you know who I'm talking to, not my followers. When the Israeli kids were kidnapped and murdered, the fucking Hamas, the leadership of the Palestinians, celebrated. They were on TV praising Allah for that. But when the Israeli people killed that fucking Palestinian kid, the Israeli authorities condemned it publicly and they arrested the people that did it, and they're going to be in jail for the rest of their fucking lives. That's called a civilized country living next door to a dog pound, you stupid fucks. I am sick and goddamn tired of anybody trying to justify their hatred for Israel. Admit you hate fucking Jews. Also admit you can't tell why. You're just like little Nazi motherfuckers. Your little fucking leaders tell you to fucking hate Jews, and that's what you do. You dumb fucks. You know, oh, they own all the banks. That's because they're smarter than your stupid, lazy fucking couch potato ass. That's why they own all the banks, and you hate them because they fucking remind you of what you haven't accomplished. You got it? Israel is a fucking great country, and I'm gonna tell you, if there's one motherfucking Israeli commander from the IDF listening to me, you fucking take orders from me today, motherfuckers. You give the order to roll over the fucking Gaza Strip, and I'm talking level that fucking place. You know why? Because I need something to fucking giggle about. I'm not sure, but I think I need to take my meds. No, anyways, so yeah, that's my feeling on fucking Israel, and if you guys don't like it, those that are stopping by, leave your stupid comments. I usually leave them up unless they're outrageously fucking stupid. And get the fuck off my channel, you Jew-hating cocksucker. If you hate Jews just because they're Jewish, or you hate Israel, you hate everybody in Israel, that means you also hate all blacks and all Asians and all people that don't look like you, and all Mexicans and everyone else, no matter what you say. So don't try to pretend like you're Mr. fucking all-inclusive, except for those Israelis. I want them all to die. Fuck you. Get in a plane and go over there. And when you're in Israel, take a look at how many Arabs live in that beautiful country. That's right, they're Arabs, they're Muslims, and they live in Israel because Israel is all-inclusive. Everybody can live there in peace. But you try to be a Jew and walk across the border and your head will be in your fucking lap. Okay? One side is animal motherfucking murder monkeys that are on a fucking pathetic bloodlust, and the other side are fucking decent people. Period. LMS Tactical out.
Send him to Davy Jones' locker.
Pretty nice end of the day. Nice and peaceful, nice fall colors. What the hell is that? Is that airplane dropping something? Holy shit!